we are set for the boys contest where the Stilwell Indians will also be playing host to the Muldrow Bulldogs. Muldrow comes into this game number 20 in Class 4A with the Stilwell Indians coming in as the number 11 team in Class 4A. Starting lineups for Muldrow. Let's hear it, Brad.
Starting lineup for the Muldrow Bulldogs is number 5, Trendon Collins, a 6'2" senior guard. Next up is number 11, Andrew Luttrell. He's a 6'3" senior guard. Number 24 is Kashawn Bukhari, a 5'10" junior guard. And then number 21, Kenoy Relaford, a 6'2" center. He's a sophomore. And then number 32, rounding out the starting 5, is Parker 7-star, a 6'6" freshman center.
Holy smokes. They got some size.
7 stars from Bell, ain't it?
I think he is from the Joe Bird family down in Nycut.
Okay.
No.
Bell Nycut.
Yeah, it's all right there.
It's relative.
Starting lineup for your Stilwell Indians will be number 22, Cody Petrie, number 41, Tyrus Teehee, number 33, Antonio Wolf, number 13, Kalima Ramirez, and number 2, Cole Kimball. Had a flashback to last season with Ethan James, but Brad, I'm pretty excited for this contest. Stilwell coming off of a runner-up finish at the Lincoln Christian tournament where they were beat in the championship matchup by the number 9 in 5A, Tulsa Edison. Stilwell with only, I believe, 2 losses on the season. So but this is a conference matchup and probably 2 of the better teams in the conference.
Yeah, the games against Edison, Collinsville, in that Lincoln Christian tournament, the Indians weren't exactly at full health, so hoping to see some rested and refreshed players come out in this game tonight. In the Edison game, Tyler, I watched a little bit of it. Very close back and forth battle in the first quarter, and then offense just went cold for Stilwell. Edison began to heat up, and that lead got pushed out to 20 really quick. So we're going to have 7-star jumping for the Bulldogs. No surprise at 6'6". He'll be jumping against number 41, Tyrus Teehee.
Yeah, on the roster sheet, 4 of the 5 starting lineup for the Muldrow Bulldogs are over 6 foot. That's pretty good size whenever you're in 4A basketball. Teehee able to win the tip. They're going to re-jump. They said he little quick on the draw right there. Still wins it. So Stilwell will start with the ball. Pick from Teehee. Kalima goes inside. Nice pass to Petrie. Petrie kicks it out to Kimball. No good on 3. Good rebound by Teehee with the putback. Probably one of the few games where Tyrus has somebody that's a little bit taller than him. Good job by Wolf coming on the backside and getting the block right there. Teehee also did a great job. He was in a 2-on-1 situation. And on the inbounds plays, Muldrow with the easy 2.
Good find there, finished by Kenoy Relaford.
Kalima gives it to Teehee at the top, over to Petrie. Petrie versus Collins right here. Ramirez inside, puts it up, no good. But we'll go to the line for 2.
You're going to get a foul here that was on Kenoy Relaford, his first team foul.
So Ramirez at the line for 2. First one is good. Second one is good. Stilwell up 4-2 early here. Collins is the leader of this Muldrow team, as he is a former NOAA Conference Player of the Year. I think 2 years ago, him and Caden Lee shared the honor. That is no good on the three, but that'll be out of bounds and will stay with Stilwell. Last year's NOAA Player of the Year was Cody Petrie, so you got a couple former Conference Player of the Years going head-to-head right here tonight. In the lane, nice dish there to Wolf, and nice finish. Good job by Ramirez on the drive. Collins able to beat the press. Good hands by Kimball, knocks it out of bounds.
Quick substitution here for the Muldrow Bulldogs. Checking in is number 4, Jacob Gregory.
Trending with the ball up top. Good ball fake. Gets him in the air, but rebound Cody Petrie. Cody goes baseline, kicks it to the corner, swing around the top. Teehee has the block, he has position, he goes up with the left. Good job on the drop step left hand right there by Teehee. Collins goes to his left side, now he's on the baseline. He's going to try to force one up, no good. Kimball with the rebound up ahead to Petrie. Petrie's going to go ahead and go inside. Puts it up on the glass, good.
Moving from the right hand to the left to avoid the block by 7-star.
Able to use his body to shield off the defender right there. Pass inside is saved by Wolf. Off the deflection, Ramirez bringing the ball up for the Indians. Nice pass on the inside to Teehee. Able to put it on the glass, no good, and he just clotheslined.
That was Luttrell that suffered the wrath of that clothesline from Tyrus Teehee. A little bit of frustration from Teehee not finishing that left-hand layup. But the Indians off to a similar start that the Lady Indians had, Tyler, and turning Muldrow over a few times and up 10-2 real quick here.
Collins with the ball here on the near side, and him and number 24, Bakari, a little bit of a miscommunication there as that ball was airmailed out of bounds. 4:45 remaining here in the first quarter, still up 10-2. Teehee and Cody took his eyes off the ball right there.
Was looking for his next move before securing the pass from Teehee.
Yeah.
So turnover here by Stilwell. 4:36 left to go in this first quarter. Still up 10-2.
Ball knocked free. Still on the ground, be knocked out of bounds. Good hustle there by Cole Kimball. 4:26 remaining here in the first quarter. Stilwell still up 10-2.
Steal there by Cole Kimball. He's got Petrie ahead, but he's going to take it himself, and no good.
Unable to convert at the rim. Good hands by Petrie, knocking that ball free. That'll be off the foot of Wolf.
Substitution here for the Bulldogs, Nick Rhodes. .340 left to go, still 10-2. Each team with one team foul. Get an offensive foul here on Nick Rhodes, yeah, who just checked into the game. Moving screen. He will take a quick seat, and new substitution is number 2, Jackson Anstein.
Nice drive by Ramirez down the lane, converts the runner. Good steal there by Wolf. Nice pass on the inside, but Collins able to read it as well.
Yep. Collins back the other way now.
Up on the glass, good. Collins playing some good on-ball defense right there. Wolf with the jumper, no good. Teehee with an early foul, needs to be careful about reaching in down there on the other end of the court. Good job by Kimball keeping his ground. And that'll be a foul on 7-star going over the back.
Interesting to be 6'6" as a freshman.
Big.
Yeah.
Nice pass. Nice finish. Some high-low action there from the big guys.
Pushes the lead back out to 10 for the Indians with minute 45 left to go.
Good hands by Ramirez. Kimball able to corral it. Wolf with the ball now. He's going to give it over to Petrie. Petrie's going to sit the pick.
Oh!
It is called on the floor, so that basket will not count.
Continuation does apply in high school. You just rarely see it called.
Coming off the court is Ramirez and Wolf for the Indians. On the court is Sanchez and Hitcher. Sanchez with the jumper out the gate, no good, but the putback is good, and he will go to the line for one more. Teehee working on the offensive glass.
Yeah, and that's one as 7-star gets older, he'll just realize I have no chance at that one, so I'll just let it go and not pick up the foul. But
well, when you're 6'6" and you've been playing against 5'6" people in 7th and 8th grade,
there's a learning curve.
Yeah. Free throw is good. So Teehee completes the 3-point play, gives the Indians a 13-point lead.
That cross-court pass was awfully close.
Oh, good job by Petrie jumping that passing lane. Euro step, no good. Ball will be knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Stilwell. Good anticipation by Petrie.
Yep. 2 substitutions just real quick for the Indians. Number 34, Francisco Sanchez, has checked into the game, as well as number 4, Keller Hitcher.
Kimball with the ball here on the wing. Teehee on the inside, got the ball. Gives it to Hitcher in the corner. No good, but rebound is Teehee, and he puts it back for 2. Earning his salary on the block tonight on the offensive end. Collins takes it on in. That's going to, oh, man, that's number 2 on Teehee right there.
That's a foul he's got to learn to avoid.
Yeah, he kind of got caught in no man's land right there. Didn't know whether to commit to it or not on trying to get the ball or go defend it at the rim. Collins, first one's good. So Teehee will come out as we are at the 44-second mark here in the first quarter. He does have 2 fouls. We'll see how that affects the Indians as they do have a 14-point lead, makes that a 13-point lead as Collins makes his second free throw. Hitcher with the ball. Nice pass to Sanchez on the opposite block. Jumper no good. That'll stay with the Indians though off the deflection out of bounds.
Yep. Ball unable to be corralled by number 23, Drew Pruitt.
Petrie with the ball, gets it to about the free throw line. He will get fouled on the jumper.
Fouls on Colton Pulliam. And Muldrow has already gone 10 deep.
Muldrow also has 16 fouls. Next one puts Stilwell in the bonus, and we're not even at the end of the first quarter yet. First one is no good for Petrie. That's a rare miss at the free throw line.
A little short.
He's about average height for a high schooler.
The shot was a little short, to clarify. 26.8 seconds left to go. Second one is up for Petrie and good.
Stilwell in there. 2-2-1 press. Muldrow able to get to the middle of the court. Couple of deflections there. Muldrow has to reset on the outside. Under 10 seconds remain. 5 seconds. 3.
Good tie up here by.
With 0.9 seconds remaining, Muldrow will keep the ball as they will inbound it underneath their own basket. Don't have much time right here. Don't have much time right here. No good. And that'll do it for the first quarter as the Stilwell Indians 20, Muldrow Bulldogs 6. Brad, what's your initial thoughts so far?
Great start to the game on both sides of the ball for Stilwell. A lot like the first quarter we saw from the girls. Indians were in control this whole entire quarter. Muldrow has not been able to get anything going. Like you said, they've got 16 fouls already. And so Stilwell will likely be in the bonus, probably within, I would say, 2 minutes here in the second quarter.
Yeah. And they've kept Collins in check. As we said at the beginning of the game, Collins is the leader of this team. A very, very talented player. He's able to fill it up on any given night, and they've held him. Muldrow has 6 points total, and 4 of those are from Collins. But they've kept him in check. When he does get inside and gets to the rim, they're challenging him and making it difficult. Now, where I am concerned for Stilwell is he has 2 fouls. How long do you let him sit on the bench in the first half? Do you not even bring him back in the first half if you're able to maintain this cushion or this lead? Because he was having a lot of success on the inside, particularly on the offensive rebounds and putting them back in there.
Well, with a 14-point lead, and we'll see how it progresses as the second quarter goes on, but I would just say, let's just ride it out, kind of see where we're at. I always look at it. I've always looked at it in 2-minute increments. Where are we at 6 minutes? Where are we at 4 minutes? What kind of ground is Muldrow gaining? Are they having success down low? That would be your factor of whether or not to put him back in.
Stilwell will start with the ball as they will inbound. Petrie with it and gives it back to Hitcher. Stolen by Muldrow, and there will be a quick foul right there by Hitcher. That'll be the third team foul on Stilwell. First personal foul for Hitcher.
Petrie drawing the assignment of guarding Collins.
Jumper is up and no good. Ramirez with the rebound on the backside. Crosses over. Nice pass to Sanchez. Reverse, no good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up and no good. Will go to the line for two, though.
Yeah.
For those, if you're watching our broadcast and not watching the Sooners and the Jayhawks, Oklahoma is up 19-18 at the 9:43 mark.
First one is short for Sanchez. Love Sanchez's style of play. Very Rodman-esque. Just kind of a do-it-all guy.
Yeah.
You know?
The second one is good. So that pushes the Stilwell lead to 15. Stilwell has not made it easy on the Bulldogs as they try to get it across half court. Jumper by Collins is good. Gives him 6 on the night. Muldrow cuts the lead to 13. Nice pass to Petrie on the baseline. He had Ramirez open. Good find in the lane.
Oh.
Sanchez just needs to shoot that one, Brad.
Yeah, I mean, he even had a couple of steps he could lay that ball in. Still retains possession.
Over to Hitcher in the corner. He had time. He's going to go baseline. Puts it up on the glass. No good. Followed by Sanchez. Good. We got a...
They're waving the shot off, I think.
I think we got a technical.
Call here from Brendel Rector.
Basket's good.
Basket's good.
So the basket counts on Sanchez's putback, but there was a technical foul called on Hitcher. Free throw, no good. He'll have one more right here. I didn't notice anything unless something was said.
I think it was something said after the no contact on the lay-in from Hitcher. So second one for Collins is good. Lead is still 14 for the Indians with 6:42 left to go here in this first half.
So net gain of 1 point right there off the putback, and then Collins makes one out of the 2 free throws. Collins inside, tries to pass it, but it is stolen. Good job by Sanchez of stepping in that passing lane and knocking the ball. Bad pass there, turns the ball over. Collins in transition. Going to get it all the way, no good. No good on the putback. They will get a foul right here. I'm going to guess that's going to be on Cody.
Yep. It's his first personal.
Yeah, Muldrow inbounding underneath their own basket right here. Collins gets the ball in the corner. He'll take the three. No good. Ball will be knocked out of bounds. We'll go to Stilwell.
And here comes Teehee. 6 minutes left to go here in the second quarter.
Ramirez with the ball. Wraparound pass works. It somehow works.
Assist from the backboard.
Bounced it off the backboard back to Wolf, and he puts it in.
Ooh, very close.
That's
to
a
having
walk
a steal.
right there.
Yeah, very close to having a steal from Cole Kimball. Great job forcing that travel. Good minutes there by Sanchez.
And Coach George just told him exactly what you said. He's like, man, just take it to the rim right there. Wolf, nice pass to Teehee. Teehee's going to put it up on the glass and good.
Yeah.
High-low action once again from the big guys. Timeout, Muldrow.
Teehee stopped for a second to see who was on him and realized, oh, I've got about 8 inches on this guy. Let's go ahead and put it up here.
Oh, 7-star's not out here. But Stilwell up 27-9. 18-point lead for the Indians as they continue to add some distance between them and the Bulldogs.
I like how Joe Bird is staying neutral here. We have a red visor, we've got a black top over it, and then we've got some maroon sleeves representing the Muldrow.
Politicians know how to play the crowd, Brad.
We're referencing former principal chief of the Cherokee Nation, Joe Bird.
His son is also with him. He is the chairman of the Quapaw, I believe. Inbounded here. Muldrow able to break the press, but a lot of pressure from the Indians.
Collins up front. Kimball guarding Collins. So we're heading under 5 minutes to go here in this first half. Collins for three.
Ball. No good. Rebound controlled by Muldrow. He's going to step out of bounds. I guess he forgot where he was on the court. Petrie calls out the set, running triangle right here. Stilwell content to work the ball. Jumper at the free throw line, going to get the foul.
Yeah, it's going to be on Trendon Collins.
That'll be Trendon's first personal. That is the 8th team foul for the Bulldogs. Kimball at the line for 2. First one is good. Second one is also good. So Kimball converts both, pushes that lead to 20 for the Indians, largest lead of the night.
Muldrow has played 12 guys to this point, Tyler.
Going to get a timeout by Muldrow. 7-star will be checking back into the game after this timeout. So 4:02 remaining, Stilwell up by 20. Muldrow with 18 fouls, Stilwell with 5. Stilwell has 5 timeouts remaining, and Muldrow with 3 timeouts remaining. Possession arrow in favor of the Bulldogs, and Stilwell is in the bonus right now. Sooners are currently down by 1. Kansas up 23-22 in that contest if you're watching us and not watching the Sooners and the Jayhawks.
Now we're under 4 minutes left to play here in this first half.
Collins with the step back three, good.
That deep step back three.
Smooth, too. Cuts lead to 17.
Collins has 10 of Muldrow's 12 points tonight.
Kimball passes up the three. Petrie trying to get in the lane. Wolf finds Petrie on the inside. They're going to have a
travel
walk. Yep. A lot of contact, but travel was called.
One of the things I've noticed from the Indians tonight, as opposed to the last time we have seen them play, not as many three-point shots being taken by the Indians. See them working the ball down low.
What I'm noticing more, especially tonight, as opposed this is our third game of the season, correct? That we've called.
Yes.
Yeah. They're a lot more aggressive on the defensive end than they were in those early games that we called.
Well, and it shows by how many points they've allowed.
Yeah.
To this
Teehee on the inside. Good job by Collins of stepping in that pass line, but Teehee stays with it. Nice pass to Wolf on the cut and finish. Good job by the big guys right there. They've really done some nice work together tonight. Good job by Wolf knocking that ball free from 7-star. In transition, he's going to get fouled and go to the line for two. First one is up and good for Antonio. That one gives the Indians a 20-point lead, ties the largest lead of the night. He has one more right here to give the Indians a 21-point lead, which will be the largest lead of the night. And it is no good off back rim, but Ramirez with the offensive rebound. Kimball with the three. Good! 23-point lead for the Indians, largest lead of the night. Kimball with the steal. And that's going to be a block, and he'll go to the line. When he's on the backside, he has really great anticipation. Like, he's able to jump a lot of passing routes. Or passing lanes.
I think they underestimate his speed. He is very quick.
First free throw is a little short. Shoulders leaning back a little bit right there.
And Stilwell is now in the double bonus for the remainder of this half.
That one is good. Body looked a lot better on that one right there, Brad. Straight up and down, wasn't leaning back.
So over the
back against 7-star.
Great job there by Petrie to get position.
Mm-hmm. And that'll be free throws for Petrie.
We're going to have Sanchez checking back into the game here shortly.
So first one is up and good for Petrie. And Teehee will get a break. Don't want him picking up that third here in the final 2 minutes. Good job by Teehee to play aggressive but not pick up that foul during that stretch of play in the second quarter. Second one is good by Petrie, and that gives the Indians a 26-point lead.
Oh, we're going to call the tuck in the jerseys.
Yeah. Petrie with the steal. Ramirez with the jumper, good. 28-point lead now. Indians are rolling here.
Yeah, this is effortless right now for the Indians.
And out of bounds will go to Stilwell. Sanchez able to fend off the backside defender Collins right there. Nice pass inside to Petrie. He gets it over to Ramirez. Ramirez is going to go for the reverse and good. Good job by Kalima to get that up on the glass.
Yeah.
.30-point lead for the Indians. In the corner for three. Good. Number 2, Jackson Anstein. Guessing he's kin to Mason Anstein on the girls' team. .30 seconds remaining here in the half. Sanchez with it in the short corner. Wolf dribbles, cross-court pass to Kimball in the corner. 3-ball away. Good. When he's got time, Brad, and got his feet set, he's an excellent shooter.
Pushes the lead back out to 30 with 10 seconds left to go here in this half.
Oh, he almost jumped another one right there. Collins gets it inside, no good on the lay-in, and that will do it for the first half as the Stilwell Indians will take a lead of 45-15. Into halftime, Brad.
Complete domination, Tyler, by the Stilwell Indians here in this first half. I mean,
this is a game I thought was going to be a pretty close game all night long. I even texted you earlier today and said, man, I'm really excited about this one because I thought we were going to have a ball game on our hands. And
make no mistake about it, Muldrow is a very talented team, but Stilwell has come out firing on all cylinders, both sides of the ball. Just a smothering effort defensively, Tyler.
And it's everybody on the offensive end, Brad. I mean, you got Kimball with 9, Kalima with 8, Petrie with 9, Antonio with 7, Sanchez has 3. I think Teehee probably has 8 or 10.
Yeah, and I think I've counted, we may have attempted 5 or 6 threes and made 3 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, so well-balanced attack.
And you look on at Muldrow, and Collins has 10 of the 15, and those 10 have been hard-earned points.
Yeah.
I mean, they have been tough. And now he's missed some right at the rim too, and so Stilwell's benefited from Muldrow just not shooting the ball well, but they've also put a lot of pressure to rush a bunch of those shots. And Coach Collins sit on the bench there for a little while longer than his team did, as he probably searching for answers right now. Because as we said, this is not a bad Muldrow team. This team is ranked number 20 in Class 4A. If you're in the top 20 teams in Class 4A in Oklahoma high school basketball, you are a darn good team.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about what I believe to be the toughest class in high school basketball, from top to bottom.
I agree.
So we are about a little over 8 minutes away from the start of the second half. We're going to take a break, and then we'll be right back with you. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Stilwell High School Gymnasium, as we are set for the second half of the contest between the Stilwell Indians and the Muldrow Bulldogs. Stilwell firmly in control of this game in the first half, coming into the second half portion of our contest with a 45-15 lead. Brad, I mean, what do you expect in the second half? Do you think Muldrow can put anything together in this third quarter to try to make this an interesting game here in the fourth?
I mean, to be honest with you, if they want to have any shot of getting back in this game, I think it's got to be under 15. Going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So it'll be real interesting to see. They've got to get hot from outside, and someone other than Collins has to start.
That's been the biggest thing, is no one other than Collins has given them anything on the offensive.
That's a deep three from Collins that almost made it.
And I would anticipate you see Collins just start shooting like every time he probably gets it, because he's just trying to force something offensively and trying to get anything going. Petrie with the jumper, good. Picking up right where they left off. Petrie knocks down the jumper, extends this lead to 32. Good pressure by the Indians.
They got away with one right there.
And Teehee got away with a double dribble. But when it's all said and done, Petrie has a 2-point basket. Collins with the ball. He thought about it. Still thinking about it. Seven-star, you can see the freshman just a little bit indecisive. When you get to the varsity level, this game moves at a quick pace.
Be
third foul on Teehee.
Yeah.
I think seven-star, as he gets older in the next year or two, he's going to probably be a pretty good force on the inside for the Bulldogs, but you can definitely tell there's some freshman hesitancy in his game right now.
First one for Luttrell is up and good.
Luttrell McCutcheon?
Luttrell Spreewell?
Second
Second one is up and good.
That gives him 2 on the night.
I'm sure that folks at home know how old we are by statements we make.
Ramirez gets into the lane. Ball knocked loose, but he gets on the floor to scrapping. Muldrow able to get the loose ball, though. Petrie almost got the steal. He'll be knocked out of bounds. It will go to Muldrow. 6:14 remaining here in the third quarter. 32-point lead for the Indians. Collins won't take the jumper. It is no good. Petrie with the rebound. Right down the lane. Going to be knocked loose. It'll stay with Stilwell. Stilwell very much in attack mode still.
Substitution here for Muldrow. Chris Hetherington coming into the game.
Jumper from Wolf is good. Kind of a sweet spot right there for Wolf, as he's pretty consistent from that spot on the court.
Nobody was in the same area code as Wolf either. He had a wide open look.
Good hands by Petrie, knocks the ball out of bounds.
And it's things like that, Tyler. I know that's not a takeaway, but it just disrupts, Muldrow being able to get into any rhythm on offense.
Well, when it happens multiple times, you start getting frustrated as well, and it can just change the way you play the game. 22 passes up the jumper, going to dribble inside, gives it to seven-star, unable to finish. Wolf with the rebound. Nice pass on the inside to Teehee. It's going to get a foul. So Stilwell will be inbounding on the baseline underneath their own basket. Ball staying here with Stilwell off the deflection, or off the steal, and then the deflection. Kimball with the 3 ball, no good. Rebound will go to Muldrow. Collins with the ball. Nice pass on the backside. Good finish by number 2. Runner by Petrie's good. Good hands by Ramirez, gets the steal. And he'll go in for the layup. Foul. 4:26 remaining. Stilwell up 53-19. And that was not misspoken. 55-19 now.
Could be 56 if Ramirez is able to convert this free throw.
It is up and good. So 56-19 in favor of the Indians. Stolen. Laid in by Wolf. Stolen by Wolf, laid in by Ramirez. 58-19. There's going to be some youngins that get a lot of playing time tonight. Oh, missed dunk by Collins.
A little bit of frustration there on that dunk from Collins.
He got up though.
Arm was above the square. Be a foul here on Muldrow.
Be their third team foul. Comes Sanchez coming in for Teehee. Braden George coming in for Kalima. Petrie with the ball. Nice pass inside of Wolf, and he converts.
Great find there by Cole Kimball.
60-19, Stilwell with a 41-point lead. And they're going to get a blocking foul on Sanchez, I believe.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Jackson Anstein.
Jackson Anstein going to the line. He has 5 points on the night. Looking for 6 and 7 right here. First one's up and no good. Couple substitutions for the Bulldogs right here. Number 24, Bakari, and number 11, Latrell back on the court. Next free throw is good for Anstein. Ball will go, or stay with Stilwell. Off of Muldrow. 60-20. Stilwell up by 40. Good hands by Trendon Collins right there to knock that ball out of bounds. Because if he didn't, Petrie had a wide open three.
Yeah. Tough pass to make though, too, from that spot all the way over to the opposite corner.
Petrie over to Kimball. He's going to go baseline. At the rim, unable to finish, but good take by Kimball. Cole going to the line for 2, looking to get into double figures as he has 8 on the night. First one is up and good. Or, I'm sorry, I looked at the wrong number 2. That does give him 10 on the night, so he does get into double figures with that free throw. Now he has 11.
2:52 remaining here in the third quarter. 42-point lead for the Indians. Another steal here by Cole Kimball.
Wolf with the ball. He's going to take the jumper. No good. Rebound, Muldrow. Up ahead to Latrell. He will finish at the rim.
Good left-handed finish by Andrew Luttrell.
Braden George with the ball right here. Nice spin move on the inside. Unable to finish, though. He will go to the line for two. .2:12 remaining here in the third quarter. Petrie at the line. He has 11 points on the night.
First one short.
That's his second missed free throw of the night. It's not often he misses one. I don't know, since I've been calling any games, that I've seen him miss two in a game.
Substitution here for the Indians. Keegan Hallmark checking into the game.
Second one is good. So 12 points on the night for Petrie.
Good steal there by Braden George.
Good anticipation by George. That ball will...
Oh, no, that ball went off of Muldrow. That ball should have been an Indians ball. Looks like it went off the foot of Einstein.
Might get a 10-second right here.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a walk first. Nope 10.
10-second. Another substitution here for the Indians. Number 15, Talon Hawk Holmes checking into the game. Called his name plenty of times, Tyler, while calling the football games.
Yeah, excellent, especially on the defensive end, excellent defensive back for the Indians this season. Minute 54 here in the third quarter. Braden George with the ball up top. Nice pass into the paint. Unable to finish is Sanchez. Going to get a foul on George, I believe. Minute 36 remaining. Still up by 41, 63-22. That is the third team foul. Into the corner for a three. No good. Sanchez with the rebound. Kimball with the ball now up top. Sanchez with the ball deflected and stolen. George tried to save it, unable to. Good effort. Minute 06 remaining now.
A lot of these guys for the Indians are multi-sport athletes. I mentioned Talon Hawk Holmes and his ability on the football field. Braden George, an excellent cross-country runner in his own right. Get a foul here, and I see they're going to be on George or Sanchez. Get a foul on Sanchez here. No, it's on George. I'm sorry about that. Number 4, Keller Hitcher checking into the game. Cole Kimball will take a well-deserved rest.
Yeah, Cole with 11 on the night, and I don't think you'll see him anymore tonight. That ball will go to Stilwell off the deflection. Hitcher with the ball now. 40 seconds remain here in the third quarter. Good rip move there. Got a Euro step, but he will get fouled in the paint and will be going to the line for two. That is Trendon Collins. Keegan Hallmark, number 3 in the game for Stilwell. First one's good for Collins, as that makes it a 40-point game. Number 20 in the game now for Muldrow, and that is Reese Francis. Second one is good for Muldrow, or for Collins. Hallmark with the ball in the corner and gives it to Hitcher. Hitcher for three.
Good.
Good. A welcome sight as the Stilwell Indians sharpshooter there and connects on one from downtown. No good on the half-court shot from Collins, and then as we end the third quarter, Stilwell up 66-24. 42-point lead as we go into the fourth. They increased that 30-point lead at halftime by 14 more, or by 12 more. Brad, I mean, we asked if Muldrow can make it even remotely of a contest as we went into the fourth, and Stilwell just put the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, very impressive third quarter. It's easy to fall into a lull sometimes, Tyler, whenever you have that 30-point advantage and you come out kind of flat in the third quarter, but Stilwell did a great job of maintaining the intensity. My only question is, can we get a running clock going in this fourth quarter?
What if you're Coach George, what you're happy to see is that the guys who aren't all too often getting a lot of minutes, they're coming in and they're matching that intensity from your starters. They're matching their effort. They're matching how they're executing. So that's always good because you never know when you're going to have to be called upon in a game, and you got to be ready. And
you said the one thing that you always want to see your guys do that come in off the bench and don't get a lot of playing time. Can they execute the offense? Mm-hmm. Can they keep up with their defensive assignments? What's their communication like? Are they good at switching and communicating with each other? Those are the things you look for to be able to know that you can plug in a person in the time one of your starters or regular rotation guys goes down.
Passes somehow gets all the way across the court right there.
We have a new substitution here for the Indians.
Talon Hawk Holmes with the jumper.
Is in.
Hitcher with the rebound. Hallmark with the three ball. Oh, it looked good,
it
but
did.
Went off the back of the rim.
Gonna be shuffle of the feet a little bit, but
I don't expect many whistles from here on out.
Have to have a chat with Mr. Rector about that.
It's going to be step on the line right there, and we'll go the other way.
He and his crew have done a fine job this evening.
I'll be curious to see how long Collins stays in the game. Because you'd hate to see him pick up an injury or something in a game like this at this juncture.
Good ball movement here from the Indians. And this is a good drive there by Keller Hitcher. This is kind of an interesting lineup for the Indians, Tyler, because they don't have a true post player right now.
It's pretty much five guards right now. But with the exception of probably the last 5 years or so,
you know, offensive
that's a charge.
Foul. Yeah.
Good job by Hallmark taking the charge.
That was Hitcher, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Hitcher? Okay. Well, good job by Hitcher. Holmes with the ball over to Caden, or Connor Long. Nice block.
It's one of those things, if you're Connor, you shake off because that's not likely going to happen most of the time. You don't have a guy like Collins waiting there in the wings to swat that away.
Yeah, you're talking about a future college athlete right there. Whether it be in basketball or football.
You got to travel here. The trail pulled the chair out from Hallmark.
5:58 remaining here in the game. 68-24. We got a line change for the Bulldogs.
That's what Stilwell's missing. They need a hockey team.
Need a lacrosse team. Go back to our roots.
Only if we play by stickball rules. Here we go, under 6 minutes left to go.
Nice
Good
reverse.
find. Yeah.
That is number 15, Trenton Irvin, on the deuce for the Bulldogs.
Good crossover there by George. Hitcher going to take another three. A little short.
Good rebound by Holmes. Connor Long with the kick out to George. George for three. No good. He gets his own rebound, puts it up on the glass, no good. Followed by Hallmark is good. Makes it a 70-26 game. We got a foul, I believe.
Yeah. I think an inadvertent hand or elbow to the face. Number 14 checking into the game for Muldrow. That is going to be Gibson Price.
I'm going to guess that these five Stilwell Indians will probably get to about the 3-minute, 2-minute mark, somewhere in there, and the 5 remaining on the bench for Stilwell will get to see some game action tonight. Good hands by 15 Talon Hawk Holmes right there.
Assistant coach Nick Davis seems pretty content with the way his guys are playing. He's posted up here sitting down.
Be a charge.
Yeah.
Whenever you're at 70-26 and you still got guys willing to take charges, it's pretty good. Pretty good discipline.
Yeah. So we're going to have number 32, Kaysen Dowdy, checking into the game.
For you Stilwell football fans, that is one of the kickers and the punter for the Indians football team.
And we also have number 10, Juan Martinez, checking into the game as well. Coast to coast for Braden George.
Yeah, Braden George, unable to convert though. Good steal by number 15 Holmes, and he's able to lay it in.
If my response back to you in the text you sent me tonight, or earlier today about the game tonight, would have been, hey, Stilwell's going to win by almost 50. You would have said, go home.
I would have said,
don't come to the game.
How much you want to bet? As I always say to another friend of ours, lunch?
Got a text in from our Vice Principal, Amanda Long, suggesting that we try volleyball first before lacrosse. Second one is short.
How about we try pickleball?
Have you played pickleball yet?
I have not.
Oh, it's a blast.
Looks fun. I explained the sport the other night to my wife, and she thought I was just joking about making up a sport. Because I was watching it on ESPN2, and she's like, "What are you watching?" I said, "Pickleball." She's like, "What are you watching?" And I had to explain what pickleball was. And I said it was sweeping the nation, and again, she thought I was just joking. I was like, "No, it really is."
Matter of fact, Stilwell will have a pickleball court here shortly. New addition to Carson Park coming up, as well as a 9-hole par 3 golf course that hopes to be completed within the next year.
That's a couple of really good additions for the community, as anything to get people outdoors and active and, promote a healthy lifestyle. It's always good.
That was Nick Rhodes at the line, a little bit short on the free throw attempt. Stilwell with a 47-point lead at this point.
Nice pass on the inside, unable to finish though.
Dowdy gets his ball back.
Gets it back. Over to Holmes for three. No good.
That'll be a foul here on Connor Long. Put Rhodes back at the line. 2 minutes, 56 seconds left to go. Two more substitutions here. Number 20, Adrian Garcia is checking into the game, as well as 21, Jarrett Eagle.
You know, as part of the mountain over there on Carson Mountain's been cleared off now, we could start a skiing team.
There we go. Or bobsled.
Bobsled.
Cool runnings.
Good job by number 10.
Juan Martinez. Yeah. Substitution here for Muldrow is going to be number 13, Malachi Albertson.
(76-27) in favor of the Indians.
And I will tell you, for those of you who are watching at home, this was a packed house for the girls' game and for the first half of the boys' game. And then once the deficit for Muldrow got to 30, home side and visitor side both started clearing out.
Did you watch the national championship last night?
I did.
How much of it?
38-7, and I quit.
I think I quit at 31-7. And I tuned in late. It was already 10-0, and I tuned in right before TCU scored their touchdown. So I saw TCU score, and I thought, oh, all right, we're gonna have a game. Yeah. And then it wasn't.
No, it was not. Give a lot of credit to TCU though for making it that far, and being under the radar at the beginning of the season. No one thought they would win the Big 12.
All I'm saying is they went 5-7 the year before. There's a certain team in our state that went 6-7 this year. So national championship appearance next year, maybe.
We can hope. It's going to be a steal here by Muldrow.
Good job.
Yeah,
good finish by number 10.
Yeah, good hustle there by Hayden Bullitt.
Good job, Mr. Bullock.
So lead back to 46 for Stilwell.
Three ball away.
And it's good.
Connected. Jarrett Eagle, sophomore. It's always a great feeling whenever you're a young one that's not getting a whole lot of PT and you get to knock one down from the outside. Little scoop shot there, unable to connect.
Juan Martinez thought about it for a second.
Oh. Threw that one into the grill of number 21, Kenoy Relaford.
That'll be a three here. And that's good. Number 10, Hayden Bullock, with 5 quick points here.
So Sooners are down 3 currently in the second half to Kansas.
It's still there by Case and Dowdy.
Good news for Thunder fans as they dropped one to 112-11.
Juan Martinez for 3, and it's good.
Good job, Juan. Martinez with 5 on the night now. Another 3 ball, no good. That'll be out of bounds. That'll go to Stilwell. 22 seconds remaining in the game. Stilwell up 82-33. Ball knocked out of bounds. We'll go to Stilwell again. Connor Long. He's going to pass up the shot. Good sportsmanship right there. And that'll do it for tonight, folks, as the Stilwell Indians will win in a very, very convincing manner, 82-33, in what was a contest between the number 11 Indians and the number 20 Bulldogs. I mean, I don't have a lot to say that our viewers didn't already watch.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, and a lot to say that we haven't already said tonight.
Yeah. So, when are we on air again for the next home game, Brad?
We take a little bit of a hiatus here, Tyler. The Indians are away for a little while. Let me pull up the schedule here, and we'll let you know the next time that we'll be online with you guys or live with you guys. We have the Indians going away to Spiro on Friday night. Then they have the Fort Gibson tournament next week, followed by Shakota, and we're not back home with you guys until January 27th. We host the Rolling Rangers.
And we have 4 home games remaining, so 4 broadcasts remaining before playoff time in February. So once that January 27th date hits, it's going to be a lot of games in a short amount of time. But
absolutely, and just a reminder too, for those of you that don't want to make the trip to Fort Gibson, Bravado Wireless always does a great job of broadcasting those games, so you can watch those games live.